Hey gang, Uncle Todd and Sonny here, and we're starting off the fourth season of Resident Alien. We get a quick flashback of what's happened. Mostly that for those that don't feel like getting their memories refreshed by going back and seeing things. Basically, Harry, our alien who actually likes Earth, had been switched with a Mantid, which is a praying mantis type alien, voiced by Clancy Brown, and is stuck on the ship with his son, uh, Bridget. He named his son. Anyway, uh, we open with seeing how this happened. Basically, Harry got tricked by the Mantid pretending to be a pizza delivery guy that had a pizza. And he tricked Harry, locked Harry up, and he escaped with Astra, Darcy, uh, let's see, and Ben and Judy's baby, which the aliens want back, so they can't really tell Judy and Ben that they have their baby. Making it kind of difficult. Let's see. It's been a month later, and not a lot of people seem to notice any difference with Harry, although he smokes constantly and is kind of indifferent and belligerent. And the mantis kind of faking that weird laughter. Ah, ah, ah. But, it's faked. And remember that Sheriff Mike had seen an alien body? Well, when he brought it to Deputy Liv, it was gone, disappeared. And he is now convinced it was a hallucination. And he is taking a medical leave of absence. And he's seeing Harry because Harry has a psychiatric degree. And Harry keeps reinforcing, well, I should say the Mantid keeps reinforcing that it was a hallucination. Aliens aren't real. Now, Ben and Judy they are planning to wait until she gets abducted again, and then they're going to get the baby, not knowing it's already on Earth. Now, Joe, the half-alien hybrid, remember that? He's still sleeping with Asta. Asta can't quite bring herself to break it off. And he reinforces the fact that if Judy and Ben get their baby back, the aliens will immediately come for them. They are looking for the baby. Let's see. Robert, remember the one who is Peter's son, the alien hunter? He is in the cell next to Harry, and Harry has him draw pictures of all the people from Paradise. He's really attached to them. They also meet their new jailer, Bruce, who he's really into Earth. He'd love to go to it. But that just kind of goes over Harry's head, and Robert has to tell him, hey, this is our chance to escape. Oh, right. Anyway, as for the Mantid, he goes off into the woods every so often and attacks hunters, biting off their heads. And so there's a lot of missing hunters now. I mean, he does consume the whole body eventually, but the head's the best part. And let's see. Oh, Peter, who's now a cyborg, was not killed. he is being kept in a cave by Deputy Liv, who's lost a lot of weight because she has to keep climbing the mountain up to check on him a couple times a day. So she and the sheriff are also having a bit of a back and forth because she needs a new uniform because hers is hanging off of her. Anyways, she brings Peter food and sodas and stuff, and in a bit that I would swear was taken from the Kevin Smith film Dogma, if you've ever seen that. Peter doesn't have a stomach anymore. So he takes a big bite, chews it up, enjoys the taste, and then spits it out. Also, his legs don't work because of what he got shot. They're not quite sure what the bullet was, but his legs don't work. So Liv gives him some plans she found for a robotic dog, thinking maybe they could use that to jerry-rig something so he can walk again and then begin his search for his son. Let's see what else is happening. The mayor has learned that a woman has seen, this is Mrs. Brown, she's seen someone in her yard a month ago, and she reported it. So he calls her in to check back when you get a description and everything. And the way he acts is really creeping her out. And she tells him, look, it was actually my cousin. He's an alcoholic, and I found him going through my trash, and I didn't recognize him at first. It's all settled. It's okay. And then she runs out of there. Let's see. Oh, Darcy has been telling people when she goes out with the baby that it's her cousin's baby she's taking care of because the father got killed the day it was born, and the mother is going through a hard time, so she's watching her for now. And everybody seems to buy it. Max and Shahar, the two kids, the mayor's son and his friend, back at the end of last season, he was one of those people that can actually see the aliens for what they are, not their disguises. And he knows Harry is not Harry, he's a Mantid. But Safara helped him covered up when he first screamed when he saw him, and they've been keeping a watch on him, as well as Joe, because they know Joe's a alien hybrid, and they think Asta has gone over to the bad side. Now, Ben sees Joe on the street. So he calls Judy, who's in the beauty shop, and tells her. And Joe opens an umbrella as he's walking away. And Ben describes everything to Judy, and she comes running out of the beauty shop and tackles Joe. Only it's not Joe, it's Mrs. Brown. He had seen the mayor, knew what was going on, and had given the umbrella to Mrs. Brown as a gift. He's a nice young man. Then that night, Ben, with a Richard Nixon mask, goes to Detective Liv and tells her Joe's in town. So she goes to Sheriff Mike. He tells him, he says, Joe was probably another hallucination as well. And she just lets into him. She needs help. He knows what he saw was real. She knows it's real. And he needs to get over and get back to work. And then storms out. Harry convinces Bruce to let them out of the cells, and to get them to Earth, they'll take him with them. And they have a pretty easy time doing it because since Harry destroyed their plan to destroy the Earth, there's been a lot of infighting and people have been quitting, and so they head to Earth. Now, the Mantid He's thinking it's time to mate. And these Earth women, they'd probably be really good for it because, they don't have the jaws to bite your head off after the mating's done. Again, he's praying mantis thing. And he sets his sights on Asta. And when she comes over with a pizza to talk to him about all the problems she's having, he starts putting the moves on her, which causes her to run out. And at this point, she runs into Max and Sahara, who are watching, and they accuse her of being in league with the Mantid. And she says, "What's a Mantid?" And he says, "It's the alien that's pretending to be Harry." But the Mantid overheard them. And he comes and takes them all back to his house and starts preparing some ketchup and mustard and other sauces and spices because he's going to barbecue them. He wants to try out Harry's barbecue, thinking I'll start with the heads. And who should walk in? Harry. Interestingly enough, Max doesn't recognize him as Harry. He just sees him as some dude. Everybody else sees him as Harry because that's his guys. Max never saw him as Harry. So, Harry and the Mantid, they're going to go at it. But Harry's unable to change into his alien form for some reason. And he sicks Bridget on him, but Bridget's kind of small and gets knocked back. And Max sneaks over to grab the taser that Harry took away from him earlier last season because he kept trying to tase Harry. Anyways, and he tases the Mantid, and they all run out, jump in Asta's car, and drive away as fast as they can. Meanwhile, Robert and Bruce go to Vegas, and Bruce is enraptured with the sight. Can't wait to see what Bruce's guys turns out to be. Anyway, last thing we see is these orbs come down and start circling Judy. And she goes into a trance. And she sits down in the living room couch, which just happens to have a camera that was hidden there by Darcy, breaking in when they weren't out there. And she gets questioned, but she doesn't know. She doesn't have the baby. She doesn't know where the baby is. As for where the baby is now, Darcy takes her to a family to foster so that the baby will be safe, because when she had it out earlier, Ben and Judy almost saw her with it. So she's realizing this is getting a little dangerous for them all, so it's best that the baby is far away. And that's where we end it. Good opener. Tied up a lot of loose ends. Not a lot actually happened because they were kind of rehashing everything to get everything set up for the actual season. No mention of what happened when the general went through the portal, so I'm hoping Linda Hamilton does show up later. Fingers crossed. And I'm also hoping Robert and his father get reunited, because, right here. But yeah, pretty good opener. Enjoyed it. A lot of great humor. Watching Adam Tudyk pretend to be someone who's dangerous, trying to act like Harry, was hilarious. His constant chain smoking. At one point, when he's trying to seduce Asta, he lights 2 cigarettes and hands her one. Must have been watching old Paul Heinrich movies or something, because that was his technique, especially in that Betty Davis movie, Voyager or something. Anyways, and she, doesn't smoke, turns it down, and he puts it back in and starts soaking both of them together. Anyways, yeah, really good. Really liked it. A lot of good laughs in it. Looking forward to next week when we start getting into the real plot, I'm sure. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. Oh, I almost forgot. At the end, Sheriff Mike returns to the office, starts putting his stuff back out on the desk, starts getting out his files that he'd been keeping, and Detective Liv finds a new, more fitting uniform for for herself that he requisitioned for her. Yay! Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.